for a while, and this is just a first impressions of Crash Team Racing. Now, I should probably explain why I'm reviewing this, why I'm talking about this. Well, I picked this up a while back. I grew up with Crash Team Racing as a child, so no, I never unlocked Fake Crash, but I did pretty much everything else. I wasn't that great, to be perfectly honest with you. So to know, when I heard that there was a new one coming out, I'll have this anyway. Then the increased roster was announced, and even this new DLC that's I'm actually using some of right now, which doesn't work like normal DLC, which makes me very suspicious of Activision in general. So let's start off with, well, you'll race against people you haven't even unlocked, even characters who are in the advanced mode, and if you're a classic Crash fan, you're probably not going to recognise a lot of these people. I certainly don't, as I never played Tag Team Racing or Nitro Kart. But that being said, it's great to have them, and also, well, Crush is playable, which is kind of cool, from Wrath of Cortex. Honestly, it's really hard to explain if this is any better. Yeah, okay, it's not hard to explain if it's any better than the original. It's definitely more unique than the original, with all the tracks from the original faithfully recreated with some added bonuses. I have noticed that Coco Park and the Rouge Tubes in particular look very interesting in comparison. Characters are unlocked by the usual method as well, which is odd. See, that's the thing that got me the first time, is when they said that you had to unlock characters. In this day and age, characters are unlocked via paying money, but this is the thing. Reason why I'm on the easy setting on this particular track, more on that later. Basically, the game doesn't tell you, actually I'll tell you now. The game doesn't explain this to you, but a lot of the Wumpa coins that you use to buy characters, skins and everything else, it varies depending on the track you have. And I started off with a very generous amount, and I have actually spent all day on this game. I am not fooling, it has been a long time just to unlock characters, because I just turned this thing on and suddenly, boom, there's a special event going on. Now, the way it works is, unlike regular DLC where we spend money or get a patch update, there's a bunch of challenges that are set up for like the next 20-30 days as of this recording. By doing certain challenges, you earn Nitro. When you reach a certain level of Nitro, you can unlock something. For me, it was unlocking Twana Bandicoot is the bronze tier, which I've just finished, and dear God, these things range from pretty damn easy to dear God, this is hell. But some characters, like the one I'm using now, the trophy girls, one of the trophy girls, actually gets you a bonus. Now, as you've probably heard online, the trophy girls aren't around when you win a trophy or win a race. They've been removed and it's just the podium, but they are playable, and they have voices and names, so that's something. So, honestly, I'm not a big racing guy, so I couldn't tell you if this isn't going to cater to your Mario Kart, thing if you don't have a Switch at the moment, because this caters to different audiences, to be perfectly frank. I mean, it's faithful to the original, I will say that. The story is improved, with the boss fights are they're basically the same. The bosses still have special moves, where they can use all the special weapons, all the gimmicky special weapons without any consequence, and you just have to sit there and take it. Or, if you're like me, and you don't like that, you want the bosses to have a bit more personality, you can end up, you'll see Ripperoo actually isn't a still screen that just happens to talk. He actually has like his own intro cutscene where he's doing crazy Ripperoo stuff, which, if you played any of the first two, well, any of the Crash Bandicoot games, you know how mad he is. And this track just happens to give the most amount of coins offline at the moment. So, See, sorry, it's late at night when I'm doing this, and I've been meaning to do a first impressions on this, but I haven't even gone through the adventure mode. That's how much this is actually working out for me. Is that I may have been in the adventure mode for 2 bosses maybe, but I'm not actively playing it. I'm doing all the normal arcadey stuff. You still get the battle stuff. It's still multiplayer offline, but online I have a few cosmetic things. But it's not loot boxes. There's a thing called the pit stop, which will have you spend your hard-earned coins to unlock new skins, new decals, and everything else. But it's all the money within the game. You're not paying any actual real-world money. Now, that's what got me weirded out, because it's Activision Blizzard. Well, Activision in general, I'm concerned when something good comes out. I'm trained now to pretty much expect the worst. But honestly, so far, I'm enjoying the hell out of this. Much like Resident Evil 2 before it this year, this is a remake above and beyond what was expected. I mean, it is. I mean, yes, it can be just some random fun for friends. Now it has online capabilities. I guess if you ever had an inkling to play Crash Team Racing online, well, now's your chance. As for the gameplay, it's pretty much exactly the same. The classic controls haven't changed so much. The boosting now goes up 3 times, and it can really help. You can go through the story mode with any character, even characters you've unlocked. So you're not limited to the starting characters at all, which I honestly love. Though I will say, for anyone who is a fan of, say, Tiger or any of the Cortex villains, start the game with them. Seriously, I don't know who's voicing Uka Uka, but he sounds like a crazy sexy jazz man. And that shouldn't be happening with Uka Uka. He's supposed to be the personification of evil for me. So the roster is ridiculous. At the moment, 32 characters, with 4 characters just released as part of the Season Pass. But the way it's working, they actually have like a full video for the Season Pass. But it's not the Season Pass that we're used to, and I think that's the thing that I'm most excited about with this, is the fact that these new characters, we've got at least 3 more coming, including Spyro of all things, which includes new tracks, new characters and everything. And instead of these characters just being available, you have to earn them. I mean, I've spent all day just earning 3 characters out of the 5 that have been added. Sorry, because I keep forgetting that the 4 trophy girls are playable. I'm playing as Elizabeth right now, each with their own unique accents, which I don't know if you wanted some character to these things. I know they were terrifying in the original Crash Team Racing, but they're wonderful to look at now. I don't know, they just feel like actual Crash Bandicoot characters rather than PS1 era. Got Nightmare Fuel. Ooh. Sorry, screwed up there. But it is easy if you know what you're doing, and if you know how the boost system works, to lap your opponent. It's pretty damn easy. I was always confused though in the original why Komodo Joe is playable, but Komodo Mo isn't. I guess while I'm here... Oh, okay, I unlocked a new version of Liz. That's another thing, you unlock things through playing, and honestly, do you know how long it's been since I've played a game that does that? I'm not even being facetious or being sarcastic, I am genuinely serious. I don't know how long it's been since I've seen this kind of stuff. So let's go over what else you've got. You've got your adventure mode. You've got your local arcade, your online, the pit stop. As you can see, you've got your Wumpa coins, which you earn through playing, and you can get new cars, tyres, characters. Now, that little percentage thing is an increase in how much, if you equip it, how much more nitro you'll get for doing, well, anything. You see, the Grand Prix has these challenges that are available, where you do certain things and you'll get points, like some nitro points for it, and they range from easy to, dear God, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. And on top, as you can see, this morning, this is what I got for working my butt off. I've only just got Twana not 20-30 minutes ago. But I suppose you're thinking, you know what, I want to see what else you've got there. You've got your single race with loads of, well, you've got loads of them. You've got your bonus tracks of the Twilight Tour and the Retro Stadium, which looks very PS1-y. Hyper Survey, Out of Assembly Line, Out of Time. So you've got loads of the ones from Thunder Valley, Jungle Floor. You've got loads of the new tracks. You've got a load of the old ones, which are, well, classic to say the least. I mean, let's have a look at Tiny Arena. And here's your characters. You've got your Crash Bandicoot, but then you've got all these different skins you can try him with. So you've got like Scuba Crash and regular Crash. This was a bonus that I got for buying the thing brand new. You've got your Retro Crash. You know, sometimes there can be just colours changes. I mean, Cortex is fun. But then, of course, Pentra Penguin, seriously, and here's another one. You've got 5 seconds to count how long it's been since you put a cheat code on the title screen to unlock a character. Can't do it? Didn't think so. Pentra Penguin is only available via this method. Then, of course, I've got Ripperoo unlocked. Papu Papu Twana was just unlocked today. But you can get small things, Watermelon, White Twana, and Safari Twana. And, of course, the Motorsport Twana. That's Liz, Pop Liz. There's the pink Liz I just unlocked. And that's Motorsport Liz, so you can see why she's, you know, been useful to me. Isabella, I actually paid in-game currency to get her. But then, of course, you've still got Komodo Joe. You've got Pinstripe Portaroo, Fake Crash, Nitrous Oxide, Entropy. Of course, this time you can't just finish one time trial, you've got to do all of them. Crush. Then you've got Entrance, Nash, Big Norm, Small Norm, Kronk, Real Velo, Geary, Zam, Zem. Amy hasn't been unlocked yet, and neither has Megumi, but I'll be hoping to get them soon. Ripperoo. And then you can like change the car to give you some extra stuff. You can change the wheels to give you a little bit, well, just for a bit of fun. These things don't actually do anything aesthetically to change the game. They don't speed you up, may change your car, your stats are all based on your character. And that's really all there is, apart from you've got your battle games, your time trial, your relic races, your CTR challenges that you could originally do only in story mode, but you can do them here, and the crystal challenges. So that's all there really is to say about Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. It's a vast it's not so much just Crash Team Racing but improved. It's Crash Team Racing. It's just Crash Team Racing, but combined with Nitro Kart. Yeah, it may be a it may be a cash grab. I mean, it wasn't even that expensive compared to most video games that come out. I like the details of the characters. I think they may be cheaped out and used a lot of them from the Crash Insane trilogy. But I think this is worth picking up. And if you really need the Wumpa coins, what I suggest and what I've been told to do is find a friend who has the game and just play online with them. And just keep working hard, working together to get Wumpa coins, because you get more on certain days. Which I like that there's a daily thing going on. But again, I've spent more time on the arcade and doing small time things to get the Grand Prix up, just to unlock more characters in this one event. So I recommend picking this up. Play it if you need. Play it with friends, play it on your own. It really works either way. That's really all I can say on the game. Thank you for watching this, and have a pleasant evening. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Sorry, I used the wrong controller. Goodbye, everybody.